So I guess third time is the charm. Let's talk about Fantastic Four. First Steps. He's grabbing my head. Yeah, you heard it right. The Fantastic Four First Steps is a really good movie. It's the best Fantastic Four movie we've gotten. That's not saying much considering the other three films that we've had. Albeit the early 2000s does have a certain charm to it. Some of the positive things about the movie that I really enjoyed, it's the production design. I think this is some of the best set designs and concept ideas that we've seen in a Marvel movie in a long time. It's wholly unique. It feels like its own living, breathing world. I do like how it's 1950s inspired of the world of tomorrow, and all the things look like they're made in the past, but so futuristic at the same time. It just has like that kind of Jetsons charm to it. I think the music is really good. It's Michael Giacchino's score. I think the casting is really spot on. Some of the highlights, I think Ebon Moss Bachrach's The Thing is really charming and heartfelt, and a stone creature that's super tender. He's like a big teddy bear. I do love it. One downside is that you don't get to see the struggle with him becoming the Thing that you would have seen if this was a movie set earlier in the Fantastic Four's origin story, which the 2005 version actually did and handled really well, I think. Joseph Quinn's Johnny Storm is really good as well. He has the right amount of charisma. I do feel like he's missing a little bit of the charm and like the playfulness, but I think for the most part he has a really tenderness to him and he's really endearing. And Padre Pascal as Reed Richards is pretty solid as well. I do like how they kind of went with a little bit more roboticness to him, but at the same time it did leave you wanting more of an emotional depth from a character like this and a story like this about family. That's not to say there weren't some tender moments, but I just felt like the emotional moments didn't hit as hard because Reed always felt so disconnected emotionally from the rest of the team. But honestly, the standout, and I feel like the main character of the film, is Sue Storm. Vanessa Kirby kills it. I think she has the right amount of emotional range and depth, and she's a mother fighting for her son basically, and I really liked what they did with her in the third act. Seeing Galactus was cool. The Silver Surfer was really cool. There was a lot of things that I really enjoyed about it, and overall, I think it's a really good movie that sets up a new set of worlds that stands on its own. I do like how it doesn't waste its time showing us the origin story. It kind of does it in this like quick highlight reel. But I do feel like there are some shortcomings, especially more in the emotional and the family dynamics. There are things that are kind of brought up or kind of set up, and then they just kind of drop it for the next thing rather quickly. I think the movie could have used a little bit of a longer runtime, but then at the same time, the movie did feel like it was stacked. It's like it was almost hitting those highs that it could have been. It was just on the verge of greatness, but at the end, it was just a movie that was really good, a good time. There could have been more emotionally depth and charged moments. I think that would have really helped, especially since they did so well in Thunderbolts, where it was a found family, where this is more of a actual family, and they didn't hit those really great emotional moments aside from Vanessa Kirby's Sue Storm. But this is far from Marvel's worst movie. I think this is a really solid addition. It's definitely not their highest of highs, but it's definitely not amongst their lower tier movies. It's somewhere in the middle where it's fun, it's entertaining. There are some good emotional moments. It just is on the verge of greatness. And stick around for the mid-credit scene. It does kind of get you hyped a little bit. But yeah, I mean, a movie that has really good cast, a pretty solid story. It just never hit those highs that I was hoping for.